too big a job for you to do by yourself. Fortunately, Navarro has attracted the best droid smiths of the Outer Rim. They'll have IG back to his old self in no time.
Are you sure they're up for it? I don't think I can handle him with all his limbs if things go scud.
Why don't you ask him for yourself?
Who?
The Anzellans.
What do you want?
Well, hello everyone. Happy Sunday. This is I, your one and only, your favorite Asian nerd. Welcome back to my toy show and review. And for this review will be Star Wars review. And bought this at Target today. And man, it was a hot day for me. Yeah, went to the other mall down further in Sparks, Nevada. Went to one of the malls called The Legends. I mean, there's three, I guess I'll just say three type of malls I go to, where I do usually Star Wars hunting. If there's certain figures I'm interested. I mean, I'm not like that type of Star Wars collector, of course. Hardcore Star Wars collectors collect almost all the figures. I collect some that I know I've seen in the movie or the show. Anyway, Today's review, for today's Star Wars toy show review, I will be opening up this new vintage collection from The Mandalorian, IG-12 with Grogu and Anzellan. I think it's a species. If you look closely, very small. And I'll show you the details as well with Grogu and IG-12. Almost want to call IG-88 or 11 because they're all different type of assassin droids. Anyway, enough said. I'll start opening up this packet or box. What? I don't know what we call this, but I'll see you guys in a few minutes. And here it is out of the box. This is IG-12. You know there are many assassin's droids that start with the name IG. I do not know how many IG assassin droids are there. I only know IG-88 from The Empire Strikes Back, IG-11 from The Mandalorian Season 1. I believe he was revived and reprogrammed, or I should say resurrected or revived in The Mandalorian Season 3. And now there's IG-12. I guess it's pretty much it's now mindless. We don't know what happened to IG-12. Of course, I mean, if you guys watched the series, which I saw the episode that we thought, or Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, and Grogu thought that was IG-11, the remaining parts of IG-11, which they found out it was not really IG-11. It was another assassin droid going after Grogu, which you know the scene.
Subparagraph 16 of the Bunks Material Protocol with immediate producing set as a terminated.
Shoot it! Shoot it!
Yeah. Yep. And here's a close-up of the details for IG-12. And articulation for IG-12 is head has just no swivel, but not really swivel, but wobbly articulated head, just a swivel of the head, but three parts: neck, middle, top, middle, and pretty much this is it. The reason why this droid has so many articulation on the head is pretty much he has many eyes, so he could keep an eye or be aware of its surrounding. Or I'll call it a he because it's all assassin droids are male, and He has an arm. I mean, has an arm 360, shoulder bent. Oh goodness gracious! It's a very. I mean, I'm more scared about a very sensitive ball joints of the arms because it's for our IG units. Their arms are very skinny. So I'm worried about the articulation for his elbow. If not, let me see if I can try the other way. Nope. I mean, it does have a bend on the elbow, but I'm not going to risk forcing it. But it does have an elbow swivel and a hand swivel, but no hand tilt. Just in case, to anyone that owns this figure, if you have a heat gun, make sure you heat it up a little to loosen the joints. No waist swivel because of the inside of his torso is pretty much the piloting or the controls for any small species that will control the IG-12 unit. Legs move forward and back. Jean-Claude Van Damme split. Let's see. Oh, not this again. Oh, thank goodness. Knee bend, knee swivel. Ankle tilt, but no ankle swivels or ankle swiveling or rocking ankle. That's the word I was looking for, rocking head. And I mean, this is weird, but it didn't came with, for this brainless IG-12 unit, it didn't came with a weapon. It was just controlled by Anzellan and then Grogu, but Hasbro just decided to give the IG-12 a weapon. It's every IG Assassin's Droid's signature weapon, this. And you could have it, hold on, either way, like this. And I will do only one figure that scales with him is IG-11. It'll be right there. Here he is standing next to IG-11. Now there's a major different comparison, different colors. I believe IG-8 is all, I don't know, copper, silver. I don't know the actual color for these type of droids. For IG-11 has a little gold on his shoulder and legs, I believe. And major difference, he comes with a weapon belt strap around his chest. For IG-12, copper shoulder, the shoulder of the copper the shoulder color is copper. A little tannish on the forearms or wrist or whatever we call it, muscles. I can't even say it. Black on the elbow, white on his wrist, white on his legs. In the back, major different. Unlike other IGs, he has a backpack. And IG-11 doesn't. And any more special features for IG-12, I will hold it off after I will review the other two smaller figures. Be right there. I knew it, I completely forgot before reviewing the other two minifigures. Here's comparing with the Black Series IG-12, which I'm just gonna say as I remember, I didn't expect Hasbro will create the shorter 3.7 inch for this IG-12 and shorten it into a 3.75 inch figure, which I'm happy now. Okay, now the smaller fries. Here are the two mini figures. Well, I don't want to call them accessory, but other figures with IG-12. Here's Grogu, a new molded, and here's the Anzellan. I'll show you close up with Grogu first. Very, very adorable. So adorable. You know, after watching the Mandalorian series, and don't know if they're going to make a season 4 or a movie. I kind of heard rumors, but Oh man, I wish I adopted a baby Yoda. Well, his name's Grogu. But there are baby Yoda species. We don't know what Yoda species called, so I'll call it Yoda. And does have articulation for this new mold. Head has a swivel, and arms moves forward and back. I don't think he does have a swivel moving outwards. So pretty much it's only this articulation, but that's okay. And feet is imprinted right here, and sadly there is no peg holes for it for me to peg it on for displaying him. And for the Anzellan, oh man, very small, very small. Here's the Anzellan. They're very hardworking people. For small people, I mean, for them to be that type of size, and the way they speak, well, they speak like gibberish, but they do speak our language. Articulation for the Anzellan is arms move forward and back, but I believe no articulation, other articulation, but only the arms articulation, and no head swivel for this. Oh, this is gonna kind of remind me something.
Can get a new part. He says he can fix it.
Not a pet.
No squeeze. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'll start with size comparison with Grogu first. And here it is. Here's the older Grogu figures. Right next to. So here's the new Grogu in the middle. Next to him on my right or your left, whatever you guys. This is the vintage collection. The child, not yet been called Grogu, comes with his baby dome thing. I still have it. I mean, this Grogu I have him in display for almost 4 or 5 years now, and this was like pretty much my permanent Grogu till now. I believe, I don't know what's the major difference for these two Grogu. I want to use this Grogu because Grogu is very, very small, or I don't know, or I do not know. I'm not sure. And next to the other Grogu that holds the ball, the toy ball or whatever, the old Razor Crest parts that he took, is from the vintage collection, the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter. And this one doesn't have no articulation, only keep his hands up, and it does only have a little neck swivel. So pretty much this pose is impermanent. Next to the new Grogu is the Black Series Grogu that came with the IG-11 figure. And here's a major size difference for 6-inch and 3.75 inch. Or I do not have a ruler or measuring tape, but for these small fries, it won't be like 6 inch. It's like, I don't know what size. How much for the Black Series Grogu's height comparing to the vintage Grogu. And here it is with comparing the Black Series Anzellan, these two, and the new one in the middle. Which the downside part for the 3.7 inch figures, they didn't come with 2 Anzellans just like the Black Series, but I could deal with one, because if Hasbro made a second one, I bet we could lose pieces for that or lose them. Let's just say that. And now, how to get Grogu or the Anzellan get on to IG-12 is this is a major difference. It's not like the Black Series that you could open it up. Yes, you can open up with the vintage collection, but this is going to be a weird, different way how to open the front panel. You just have to remove it. Unlike the Black Series, I'm going to get him out. This one slides open, but it's okay. I mean, it's okay. I could live with this. I mean, I'm more happy having a 3.7-inch scale for this figure. And I'll show you. Normally, normally I will put Grogu inside, but I don't want to deal with struggle. So I will show. I mean, pretty much I'm going to put Grogu when I'm pausing it. So be right there. And here it is close up. This is what it looks like with Grogu right inside IG-12's body or torso, or controlling IG-12. That's the best word we're looking for. And comparing to the Black Series like this. And I'm not sure I want to try on my other old Grogu if he fits in IG-12. I bet it's not, so no point. So I'm gonna take Grogu out and put in the Anzellan while he looks like driving IG-12. Be right there. And here was it looked like with Anzellan controlling IG-12. And this is the first time I don't think I did that in my old video for reviewing the Black Series IG-12 and Grogu and Anzellan, but this is what it looks like with the Black Series as well. And that concludes the review for my new Star Wars Vintage Collection IG-12 with Grogu and Anzellan. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, but yeah, here it is. Here's pretty much the rest of the figures I compared and showing you. Anyway, I hope this explains so much, and you know what? Is it worth buying? Yes, if you want to complete collecting the Mandalorians. Wow, not Mandalorians. This is the first time I said that. If you want to collect the Mandalorian series 3.75-inch figures, or you want to stick with the 6-inch scale figures, it's up to you guys. So I don't give ratings to the toy, but to me, depending on the quality and the figure, this is an awesome figure to me. Okay, everyone. Till next time, any other stuff for me doing other stuff, Star Wars review or other toys review, I will do. And remember, everyone, may the Force be with you.
That's not the only gift I have for you.
What did you do to IG-11?
No, that's IG-12 now.
Bad baby. Oh, it's lazy.
Well, he's too little to operate this.
No. Let's see if he... So what do you think?
Do nice work, I'll give him that, but Grogu is too young to operate heavy machinery.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
I think he's saying he's old enough to operate it.
Yes.
Get him out of there.
No.